Alright, so tonight has been one of the weirdest nights of my absolute life. It is currently 1:35 a.m. in the morning, and if you're wondering why am I recording this awesome Avatar review in the morning, which I'll get to in a second, like it's very early, I should be asleep. Again, I went to go see the Avatar movie, which was absolutely awesome and like made me very horny, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. Me and my mum afterwards, we got into a fight about something fucking stupid, and then she went and ate some cheesecake or some shit. Then she had an allergic reaction to this cheesecake. And then I have been in the hospital in the last couple hours. Mum has been getting all back to normal. Their doctors and nurses, I'm so thankful for, have been doing their absolute best with her, and she is currently at the moment fine and doing her best right now to recover and whatnot. She's still in hospital right now for a couple hours of observation. They basically kicked me out because they didn't want another random person, you know, just sitting in the waiting room because they needed seats for patients, this and that. Fair enough, I understand it. I wouldn't want my fat ass there anyway. So I'm about to hit the gym, and I figured, well, while my mum's recovering and waiting for a text to come and pick her up, I thought, you know what, let's talk about the new Avatar movie that I just watched. And for anyone who is saying this movie is mid or is going to be mid, you can lick my hairy balls, because this movie was fucking fantastic. I absolutely loved, I wouldn't say every second of it. Don't know if it needed to be a 3 hour and 12-minute movie, but I think that was because we haven't gotten one in like 13 years or something like that. This movie is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to do this as a spoiler video because I feel like there aren't enough videos where people actually talk about spoilers online. So, if you haven't gone and seen the movie, go and do that. It is absolutely awesome, and this is my spoiler review. And I would like to say that I did not go into this movie expecting the way they were going to bring back old mate, the Colonel, as an Avatar. I did not expect them to do that. That was absolutely crazy. I did not know he was going to have 4 kids in this as well. Again, the action, the CGI. I feel like people don't talk about the acting enough as well. Everything about this movie was pretty goddamn good. There are a couple issues I have, which I'll talk about, because I do rate this movie probably an 8 out of 10. I do actually think IGN kind of hit the nail on the head with the 8 out of 10 rating, but I would probably say 8 out of 10. The reason I am, of course, going to say that is I think there are a couple of things. First of all, yes, he became one with the tribe in the water and all this stuff, but what about his wife's mum? Like, all this shit, they just left her back at home with the village and all this stuff, basically saying, this is home now, we're not fucking going back there, she's never gonna see her mum for a bit. I don't know, I'm guessing in the next movie they'll, of course, go back and catch up with the fam and do all that stuff and see the old tribe and whatnot. But yeah, that part I was a bit like, I was thinking about that, I was like, hold on a second, they've just picked this as their new home, what about the tribe? Second of all, the first movie, they describe how they are at this place for that or whatever, and then in this movie, it's like, it's never even mentioned. I thought that was a little bit weird. Again, those are like the only 2 negatives I really have with this movie. I just like to say that Sam Worthington's acting in his movie is absolutely insane. The dude is really good. The Aussie actor, I love him. He does a very good job in this movie. Again, the Colonel as well. I loved how they changed his character. He felt like the old 70s, 80s, you know, an army boss and all this stuff that's just pure evil. But in this movie, he actually had like something to him. Again, I'm not sure about keeping him alive at the end, but oh well, I guess that is what it is. The kid saved him because I guess he saved the kid. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. But again, that kid, I really like his performance in there. I saw someone compare him to like, I think it was Bam Bam from the Flintstones movie, like on crack, which was really cool and all that type of stuff. Again, there were just so many things that I did like about this movie, and of course the CGI is an absolute perfect standout. I like how this movie actually developed a ton of different characters as well. Some parts were like a repeat to the first movie, but then there were like other parts where some of them might be a repeat, but they were completely like different takes on it by a different character and whatnot. Another part is, again, that I didn't really like is they did kill the son. The reason I didn't like that was I felt like it was way too predictable. I think everyone knew if anyone was going to get killed, it was going to be that older son, which was just very, I don't know if I really liked that at all. Again, I just think the characters as well, the new characters they introduced, and it's not like any of them were really annoying. Also, I feel like the comedic tone in this movie, I didn't expect there to be too much comedic tone in this movie, and the comedic tone that they actually gave us actually delivered. Like, when old mate at the start of the movie gave up the double bird to the guy, I was like, fuck, that's actually like, yeah, that's funny. It wasn't just a cringy ass Disney joke or anything like that that makes you just want to like die. It was actually pretty good. Again, all of that is just, it just made sense. And I feel like, I don't know if it necessarily set up the next one. Like, I'm going into the next movie thinking, well, what is the next one actually going to be about? And I actually like that, because that's what the first one was kind of like. I did not know the humans were really going to be the villains of this movie again until I saw, or the Sky People, until I saw the trailers and all that type of stuff. I actually thought they were going to introduce someone new. For the third one, I'm guessing it's going to be the humans again. They still have, like, they're literally, the boss, the general, literally explained that she is building this place up to be like Earth 2.0, just because like Earth is becoming practically unlivable. They didn't really explain why it's becoming unlivable, but yeah, that is of course happening. For some reason, the first one I would have given a 9 out of 10. This one I would give an 8 out of 10. I know some people were saying this is as good as the first one. It's not really. The first one is a very unique idea and all this type of stuff, and a lot of, I think the story of the first one does outshine this one a little bit. But again, it's only one overall difference when you do look at it like that. Then I think that, again, the third one could literally be the best. Like, imagine the Na'vi now having to protect what is their homeland from humans now, not trying to necessarily destroy it, but like build around it and like build this whole entire new place. The threat of humans now living on Pandora and what they're actually going to do there is going to be, I think, really interesting. I think that's what they're kind of pointing towards the third one, of course, being like. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest, you know, I think gaming content, Fallout content, and I guess Avatar now as well. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to my IRL/vlog channel. Will be linked down below, and my podcast as well will also be linked down below. Do all that if you haven't already. Again, tell me what you guys' thoughts and opinions are with the new Avatar movie. Of course, I would very much like to know. Did you guys like it, or did you guys not? Are you excited for the sequel? All this type of stuff. Definitely let me know. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.